Morning everyone. It's January 13th, 2025 and I am long overdue for a trip into the mountains. So I'm gonna head up today, do 2 maybe 3 nights at relatively high mountain lake. I'm gonna do it solo. Got the truck all loaded up. I picked up a new to me truck. Kept the Toyota, of course. I'll never sell the Toyota, but I picked up this big ugly thing. Don't ask me why I got a dually. No, I knew the guy that was selling it, so it checks all the boxes and then some. More room for the kids. I've got the option to buy a camper or trailer. I'll probably get a camper for it eventually. So yeah, having a long box is quite nice. So much room. So we're all loaded up, ready to go. Whoop. Even brought the Starlink in case. Might use that. And good old Tacoma. I did end up putting a bumper on it. If you watched the last video on the Tacoma, I talked about putting the aftermarket bumper and winch on there, which I think turned out pretty nice. It's pretty dirty right now, but so yeah, let's get out of here. Colder here than it was at home. -8. Well, I have arrived. Beauty day. Probably spend the next 2 hours getting my camp set up. I've got the hot tent and the wood stove, all the good stuff. Got a generator, lots of firewood, sled, lighting. So I'll get that set up and then probably just take it easy for the evening and get out tomorrow morning. I'm gonna hike into a not so secret lake. Yeah, get started on camp here. Morning. About 7 a.m. Just getting some coffee ready. Getting everything sort of pre-warmed up before I go out. I just fired the truck up just to test it. It's minus 12 right now, and it fired up beautifully, like no issues at all. No one on the ice. That's perfect. I hope it's thick enough. Alright, this is the lake. Nobody has been on it yet, other than the odd fox or coyote. Let's get some holes drilled. Already on to one. He's like decent too. It's a good keeping size. Probably 14 inch, 13, 14 inch. Oh yeah. Oh. Another like the same size. Beautiful. That's a beauty. That's awesome. I just drilled one hole. It's been about 10 minutes and already 2 fish through. We'll be limited out in no time here. Oh wow. Very nice. Little guy? Oh no, he ain't bad. Little skinny guy. Oh, he got off. Bummer. Wow, that is just crazy. Ooh. All right, well that's it for me. That's it for me. Another skinny fellow. Decent size. Just getting back, and I see the wood stove is still giving her. That's awesome. I must have been gone. It's gone about 3 hours, so not bad for a little stove like that to still be going. Well, I had a fairly productive morning out there. I had my limit by 9 a.m. Got all those fish dealt with. They're bagged up. I'll probably take most of them home and smoke them. I haven't decided for sure yet, but yeah, I've just been enjoying the peace and quiet now. I'll probably just take it easy for the rest of the day. Cook up some dinner. And my buddy Craig's gonna meet me out here tomorrow morning. My goal is to be awake and ready to go before he gets here. We're gonna hike back into that small lake again. We'll get his limit. I might take a few. I probably won't take 5. I don't need to rob that lake. So then after that, we're gonna get out on the big lake. I've brought the Garmin fish finder that I use on the striker boat, so I'm going to try putting that to use in some deeper water, looking for some kokanee. I've never used it ice fishing before, but it should work fine. So yeah, that's the plan, and see you guys later. Morning. is on his way. He said leaving now at 6:15. .30. Well, I think I was up 3 times to keep the wood stove going. I had to relight it completely once. That's not too bad, considering it wasn't burning birch. It was burning over-dried fir. I know it was over-dried because my dad gave it to me and he cut it several years ago. But overall, not a bad sleep. It's a bit dry in here. Greg should be here in 45 minutes-ish. And yeah, go get some more trout out of that little lake. I don't know if I'm going to do breakfast yet. Coffee for sure. All right, out here with Craig. It's day 2. We're back into the little lake here. I'm gonna use the same hole I did yesterday, and Craig's gonna set up over there. We'll see if we can limit out in 30 minutes again. There, he's got one.
Not that much. Not that much.
Game on.
Yeah, good fish. Right on.
Oh yeah.
Right on. Popped off in my hand somewhere.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Boy, Doug's got himself a fish over here.
I'm on the board.
Atta boy. Looks good on you. Yeah, that's what I was getting over there.
No way I'm gutting this thing here. My hands will get cold.
Yeah, I really froze my hands badly. I think I might.
Ah, that's a beauty. I say that about every single fish I catch, but
That's a beautiful rainbow. It's a beauty.
nothing huge, but it'll do. The old bonking rim, eh? That was a little bit comical. Yeah, make more noise, Garth. Okay. Sun's out. I got 2 fish, put 1 back. Craig's got 4. I think he put a couple back. We're gonna head over to the big lake and try fishing off a rock cliff area there and hopefully get one of the big rainbows that lurks in there. They're pretty hard to catch, so we'll give it a shot. Probably have a little fire and cook up some of these guys. So yeah, see you in a bit. Well, I think that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna pack her in, get home, get some rest. Had a pretty good time though. Caught 8 fish and barely had to work for them. That lake makes it so easy. Always good to catch up with Craig too. I'll see you guys on the next one.